Joined now by head coach Andy Murray. Coach, 84 shots on the weekend, only 2 goals. That's got to be frustrating.
Well, certainly Cale Morris had a lot to do with that. He played outstanding in net for them and made the saves that he had to. We had opportunities. And to be very honest with you, Adam, I think we might still be playing with a 0-0 game if we had not made a couple of mistakes in the second period. I mean, we skated tonight. We battled. We were on top of the puck again, and we expected Notre Dame to be better, but still territorially and offensive chance-wise, we were dominating the game. But you have to stay with the script. You can't go off and try to do things individually. We had a forward that brought the puck up high in our zone and got turned over, went down into our zone, and we got caught letting the guy go to the net, and your guy moves the puck, you got to turn your hips, pick him up, and make sure he's covered. And then we get on a penalty kill, and we were outstanding at Notre Dame in the penalty. Again, we didn't take a lot of penalties, which was the same as tonight. But we got a guy that knows what he's supposed to do in the slot to cover their overload shooter, and he just lets the guy beat him. The other guy was heavier on the puck than what he was, and they scored. And it's 2-0 in a game that they were not getting a lot of opportunities, and Brandon Bussey was playing well at that particular time. Brandon would like to have the third goal back, of course. But to me, our team is working. And right now, as we talked in there, the key thing is that they stick together. There's adversity right now. We've had to deal with some losses in games that maybe we outplayed our opponent, but ultimately you have to play. You never know in any sport what situation might be the game-deciding situation. You have to be accountable all the time. You got to stick with the structure and play the game, and you got individual creativity, use it. But when you go off, kind of do your own thing, it can be dangerous, and they take advantage of it. And that situation may decide the game, and that's what happened tonight. We weren't accountable in a couple of situations. All of a sudden, a 0-0 game that we were dominating offensively, it's 2-0 for them, and then we're playing catch-up. I like the way that we adjusted in the third, and there's no moral victory saying, geez, we played good in the third period when it's 4-0. Well, it's maybe expected. The other team's sitting back a little more, but our compete level needs to be there. We've got a tough task on our hands this weekend, going to Duluth to play them, but I think we're going to go in there and beat them. That's our plan right now, to pull together and go in and beat a very, very good team and a well-coached team.
And as Adam mentioned, your team hasn't been struggling to shoot the puck and get pucks on net. What is it going to take for you guys to, kind of break through and start turning some of the scoring chances into goals?
Well, I think the bottom line is the puck has to go through the goalie or over him or under him, or somehow it can't be coming off his pads or his gloves or his head. And it's the kind of thing to score goals. We're doing the things that you need to do. Like, we're going hard to the net. Like, we got guys battling in front of the net. We got to be a little heavier in our sticks, and we got to jam that puck in somehow. And there's not sometimes a lot of finesse to it, because we're getting all the skills that you need to have. We've got them because we're generating chances. We're getting great point shots. We got traffic. We're getting rebounds, and we had some open nets tonight that we just missed the net there. So we'll continue to emphasize going the net, skating, putting pressure on the other team, and you just have to be accountable all the time. I mean, the bottom line for me is not so much that we're not scoring. It's the fact that we've given up some goals at the wrong time, which kind of turns the game a little bit, and we have to be better than that.
Joined now by junior forward Josh Passel. Josh, you get a lot of chances this weekend. What do you need to do to start getting them going in the net?
It's just bearing down. I think our whole team generated a lot of shots, close to 80 shots on the weekend, and a lot of great A's too, and a lot of chances that could have gone in for us, and maybe it's a different story, but it didn't happen, and we just got to focus on bearing down and scoring goals. It's come tough for us lately, but scoring goals is never easy, so we just got to get grittier and more determined.
From your angle, what happened in that second period that kind of allowed Notre Dame to maybe capitalize on some of the chances that they had?
Well, just like in any game, I think it was a few critical mistakes at the wrong time, maybe a lapse in our game, and they capitalized. And it's tough. We felt like we played pretty well up until that point, but credit Notre Dame, they played a very good game tonight too. And just kind of wrong mistakes at the wrong time.
Put this one behind you, and you got a really tough series against Minnesota Duluth on the weekend. It's a team that you guys always play really close.
Yeah. I mean, obviously this one hurts a little bit, but we got to regroup and refocus and get ready for Duluth because we want to go in there and make a statement for sure.